Nifty is down a little bit. Ajay Botke is head investment advisory at Prabhudas Lilladher. Ajay, good morning. Good to have you here. You think the weak monsoon forecast is acting as a bit of a trigger for this correction?
I think this is a corrective phase, but I won't be too worried about it. The market has sort of moved up extremely strongly over the last few months, and I think in my opinion this corrective phase would offer an opportunity for long-term investors to buy on dips. One needs need not be too perturbed with the correction. It obviously pays to have healthy skepticism, but I think there is no room for any cynicism in the market. The market has been propelled based on fundamentally strong factors. Roughly $8.5 billion of FI inflows since 1st of January in equities, also $5 billion of FI flows on net basis in debt markets. I think the extremely comprehensive enunciation of the broad contours of economic reforms that will be rolled out by Prime Minister Modi's government as enunciated by President Mukherjee in yesterday's address. And I think I remember the last time when I was on your program, I think you had specifically asked me that what is it that the market is so gung-ho about, and I had spelled out I think specific measures from the BJP's manifesto that had enthused both foreign and Indian investors, and yesterday's address clearly builds upon that. It charts out the medium-term deliverables that the PM will set for his ministers and bureaucrats, and the market is clearly enthused about it. So both, I think there is a confluence of domestic and local factors that are propelling this rally, and I would advocate investors to stay put and use any dips as buying opportunities in the market.
Dips to buy stocks. You want to be specific? And before I get to specifics, but you think we can sell off a little bit more, another 250, 300 points on the Nifty, which means stocks can get cheaper?
I think very difficult as a fundamental analyst for me to take a day-to-day call and predict that the markets would come down by 250, 300 points. But as I said, I think any corrective phase, because we've seen a rally from 6,200 all the way to 7,600. So even if the market were to correct by a couple of hundred points, I think it won't really perturb me. I would look at it as more of a buying opportunity. I think the valuations, Prashant, I would like to point towards. I think our numbers show that we are trading at 15.8 times 1 year forward Nifty. We are predicting an EPS of roughly around 479 on Nifty a year from now. And at 7,600, I think we are trading at 15.8 times. And if you look at last 10 years average, it is around 14.9 times. So we are roughly around 6% premium. But it is nowhere near valuations that would make you worry, because classically a bubble is defined as 2 standard deviations from the mean. So I think we are just starting. If you take a 3 to 5 year view, also MSCI India is trading at 27% premium to MSCI Asia Pacific ex Japan, and last 10 years average is 24. And at the peak, I think if you recollect in Jan 08, we are trading at 25 times 1 year forward earnings on Nifty, and MSCI has a 45 to 50% premium to MSCI Asia Pacific ex Japan. So I think if you are a long-term investor, I think you would use this opportunity to buy into fundamentally strong stocks, having strong free cash flows, a rising earnings profile, and a rising ROE profile.
Yeah. So just to get back to specifics, in terms of stocks, just run us through what you like.
Yeah, I think I would advocate 4 stocks to be part of the core portfolio. And when I say I take a medium-term view, at least a year to 18 months if you hold. I think, in my opinion, the fundamentals are essentially our belief is that will allow you to have good returns from these levels. The Motherson Sumi, I think one of the hallowed auto ancillary name, which have been advocating from 185, 190 levels from around 6 to 7 months, in my opinion, still offers a very good medium-term play. The stock, I think, is trading at around 307 levels. Our short-term price targets around 350 levels over the next 3 to 6 months. Here we are essentially looking at an earnings growth of around 29% in the current financial year, followed by 37% in FY16. The company has very strong ROE of around 37% in FY15, followed by 36% in FY16. And it's trading at around 16.1 times FY16 earnings. The company has a very strong 4 billion euro worth of order book in Europe, which they will start executing soon. And it also has acquired a small a company in America. So I think, besides India business, which is doing extremely well, our major suppliers to Maruti Suzuki, I think the German business and the American business is what really enthuses us in the medium term. So I would advocate having a good position in Motherson Sumi as part of core portfolio. The other name I would like to flag off, which again we have been advocating for some time, since 700 levels, is Thermax. Play on the turnaround in the investment cycle. Company derives its revenues from a host of process industries, be it oil and gas, sugar, chemicals, steel, cement, and we are expecting a leg up to most of these industries over the next 6 to 12 months. And Thermax is a prime beneficiary, be it boilers, be it heat exchangers. They are the large suppliers to process industries. Extremely conservative management, strong free cash flows, strong ROEs, strong cash in the balance sheet. So I think Thermax is one company where we are expecting 43% growth in EPS current financial year FY15, followed by 34% in FY16. Company's ROEs are around 17% in FY15 expected, and stock is trading at around, say, 22 times FY16 earnings. So I think this is a stock where we are expecting a target price of around 1,000 rupees in the short to medium term, between 3 to 6 months. The third name I would like to flag off is UPL, one of the strongest pesticide players in the country and one of the biggies insofar as global scale is concerned, having presence across geographies, across continents. The price is around 321. We are expecting a target price of 400 in the medium term. A growth of around 16% CAGR from in EPS over FY15 and 16 is expected. A strong ROEs of around 22% in FY15 and in FY16. Working capital, the company has been able to manage very well. That was one of the concerns investors had. They have been able to allay those concerns effectively, and the stock is trading at only 9.6 times FY16 earnings. So there I think we have a medium-term price target of 400. And the fourth stock I would like to talk about is the Ramco Cement, erstwhile Madras Cement. From 215 we have been advocating investors to look at the stock. 3 simple reasons I had given on your channel a month back. Essentially, the southern region has the weakest capacity utilization because of strong competitive intensity, and that is because in the major market out there in Andhra, the turmoil because of Telangana issue had led to a virtual standstill insofar as infrastructure build-up was concerned, both on the Telangana side and on the Seemandhra side. Now I think both the states are raring to go. New governments have been sworn in, and both have committed themselves to a massive rise in infrastructure build-up. A new capital is coming up between Vijayawada, sort of near Vijayawada for Seemandhra. A lot of construction activity will pick up steam in in both the states of Andhra and Telangana. Capacity utilization I think should look up, and I think southern region has seen a very strong increase in cement prices also. So I think there we are looking at a medium-term target price of around 335, short to medium-term target price. The company has very low EV per ton as compared to the biggies in the market. We are expecting that to scale up. EV per ton should get re-rated. We are looking at earnings growth of 76% in the current financial year, followed by 73% in FY16, and stock is trading at around 18 times FY16 earnings. So these 4 stocks I would advocate, Prashant, to be part of core portfolio on the mid-cap space.
Got that. Ramco Cements, Thermax, Crompton, Motherson Sumi, United Phosphorus, some of the stocks that Ajay would buy on declines. Ajay, it's a pleasure. Thanks very much. Good to have you with us here. And good talking to you.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you. Let's take a break. We'll talk with the Director, Long Range Forecast at the Indian Met Department, the IMD, DS Pai, is joining us when we return on the other side. Back in 2.